Guys, what is up? It is the Kansas Kid, and I have something else for you guys to think about. So, I'm going to talk about buy the holder, not the coin. Okay? And you guys are already saying, what are you talking about? That's completely backwards. That's the opposite. It's kind of the same mindset when we were talking about lowball coins. You know, you're going kind of backwards. So, you guys got the gist of the lowball coin and why they're worth money and why they're collected. This is another aspect, another avenue of collecting slab coins. Buy the holder, not the coin. For example, right now, you guys have, your NGC slabs, and you have PCGS. Those are the two main ones that that people go for. So NGC, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much straightforward. What it's looked like, how they've been, and how they still come. These back stickers here, they have changed over time, but the majority of it all looks like that in the majority of all of them. So, also things like ICG. ICG, there's not a whole lot of different ones than this. I believe there is a blue one like this, and then a green one, but the labeling is still the same. What is the idea of buy the holder? Because PCGS specifically, these guys right here, the older the holder, the more that it is worth. And literally, a lot of that, you are buying the actual PCGS holder. Guys, there is a white label PCGS slab that they're pretty rare, but the white label slab, there was a proof 63, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. There was a 1963 proof 65 Franklin half dollar that sold for $4,700 in a white label slab. Like this. Now this is kind of blue. This label is white. It was the first one they put out. $4,700. Guys, a proof 65 1963 Benji, they're $35. At auction, $4,700. Okay, so going into this, PCGS, they have had different labels since they started back in the 80s, right? So they have gone, let's kind of move backwards. This is what you're seeing right now. This is a two-tone blue and white. That's the most current one, what you're seeing. They look like this, the back of them. That's what you're seeing now. So before this, they had these guys. They were just the plain blue. Okay. Back's a little bit different. And as you go through and as you get to older coins, these are the OGH old green holders. And you can see on these there is a difference in the color of these, and there is a difference of the collectability of these also. The back of them, PCGS. So these are pretty highly collected. Then you get the OG old green holder. And this is a Rattler. This was sent to me by Fish to add to my collection. Back of here, Professional Coin Grading Service. That is what PCGS stands for. And these are highly collectible. And what's cool about these is you see there on the end how it's actually perforated around that where they tore it off from the old printer. So buying one of these in an old holder like this increases the value of it. This 1960 proof 65 in this holder is worth a lot more than one that would be in a current holder. There's an example of buy the holder, not the coin. So hunting down these old holders like this, it's pretty cool. And these rattlers, they're highly collected. Then you have things like this. This is a premier holder, PCGS. This is very, very modern. They're just changing it up, and there are different variants of these more modern ones. So you get into ANACS also. So this is what you guys know as the current ANACS holder, and I really like ANACS. I really like how they grade. Good stuff. I love their holders. This type of holder right here, where it slants back, is my favorite holder of anything that's out right now. I just like them better. But even that, these guys right here, these are the old ANACS soap bars. They're a little bit smaller in size, a little bit odd shape. Got ANACS on the back there, but these are starting to get to be highly collected also, and fewer and far between. So the idea on this, just like the lowball coins, guys, the idea on this is there's a collector's market for everything. You know, love it or hate it, there is. You know, to be able to have a coin that is the same thing, same grade, you know, and one grade higher because of the holder it's in. It's pretty awesome. So there is an example. If you would ever see something in a old PCGS white holder, like me, if I seen something and it was a good deal where I could afford it or something, that's a no-brainer. I don't care what it is, I'm buying it for that reason, because there is a collector's market in that. So it's pretty cool that you have the market of collecting coins, but there's a market within a market, and then that goes different ways. That goes for lowball coins, because there's a market there. There is just for the holders, the color of the label, the type of label it is, different grading services, from NX to PCGS. But there is a comparison of, the different ones that are out there, and an example of why you would buy the holder and not the coin. Now, I just want to lay down, that in any other circumstance, regardless, you want to buy the coin, not the holder. But that is, there's your difference of when it's okay to do that. Guys, I'll talk to you soon.